On the Athlete Lives Network website, been a big debate going on just about best players in history of East Chicago Central. And one of the disadvantages to you was that you only played 1 year at EC Central, but you're a product of East Chicago Central. I just want to get your thoughts on who you feel like are some of the best players that come through East Chicago Central from each position. So, like, as far as quarterback, who you feel like is the best?
Oh man, to be honest with you, a lot of names I don't know because I follow. I always follow East Chicago athletics and East Chicago news, but some names offhand I just don't remember. I've heard. I know guys who receive scholarships, and I applaud them in the background cheering for them because I want anybody from East Chicago to prosper. But as far as
But during your era,
though my era, as far as I believe I was probably the best player due to my teammates. My teammates sacrificed a lot so I could be better. I think when I played, we had guys who had a lot of heart. We didn't have a lot of the latest technology. We didn't have weight room. We had like a weight room about big as my bathroom. So we just were really raw and talented. As far as being quick and doing the best we could. And not knocking the coaches, but they were older. They weren't up with the the game started to change football, high school football in the mid '80s. I don't think our coaches were really up with the new schemes on defense, offense. They were old fashioned and run the ball to the 7-hole, run the ball to the 3-hole, and really basic schemes. And I think that kind of hurt us. But the athletes now, there's no excuse. I feel. Because when I was growing up, East Chicago was tough. You couldn't be. You was a punk, you'd get ate up. But the athletes have so many opportunities now. The weight rooms, different mentoring programs. They have people who are there before them who can kind of lead them down straight and narrow. But when I played, probably the best athletes I think on my team was. We had a lot of them. Reggie. We had a guy named Pat Rosado.
Reggie who?
Reggie Little, Big Reg. He was my guy. That was my boy. We had Michael Norman, James Doyle, whose father just passed maybe a month ago. He's our first quarterback. When I left, I kept track with Whoops. He just passed away about a few months ago.
Eric Irvin.
Eric, he had an arm, man. He was a good athlete. When you played, you was a tough running back. Ping was probably the best running back I've seen come through East Chicago. Ping was the first. I used to go watch him play. I enjoy watching him play. Ping was probably the best that come through there in the last 20 years actually. Royster, what's his name?
Royce Robertson.
He was tough. He was tough. He was tough. So every couple years you had some good running backs come through. Big Lucky son, Robert Smith. I watched his father play. But Lucky Smith, Robert Smith, he was tough. He was bigger than I was. But he was nasty. He was a good football player. So it's a lot of athletes come through East Chicago, but it's what you do with the athleticism. Do you maximize your opportunity or you just let it squander?
Gotcha. Now you also play basketball. Give us your. What I want to get from you is give me your best 5 basketball players for each position, and then I want to get your best player, and it could be from Roosevelt as well as East Chicago Central. So point guard.
I was the best point guard ever, man. So give me opportunity, I could have been the best ever. No, the best player.
Best point guard.
Best point guard. Harry Irvin. Harry played in '82, East Chicago Roosevelt, and Harry, man, he wasn't a big guy, but Harry had heart. He could shoot, he could pass. He just was he just raw. He's the best point guard, I believe, complete Chicago, period.
Shooting guard.
Shooting guard, ooh, man. Oh, man. Probably guy from Purdue.
Etwan Moore.
I put Etwan Moore there. Etwan Moore, shooting guard. Yeah. I watched him a lot. My son, my stepson played for Maryville. He played a lot against Etwan. Dennis, yeah, he played a lot.
Dennis Howe.
Yeah, Dennis is tough. But Etwan was, man, as a freshman, sophomore, he dominated. So he was, I give him his props.
Small forward.
Small forward, I'll go with, let me go back. Point guard, I gotta get two of them. Kenny Lofton. Kenny Lofton's a tough point guard too.
Okay.
Kenny, man, he Harry and Kenny Lofton the best 2-point guards. I mean, Kenny Lofton, man, he could jump out the gym, fast, quick, strong, very smart. He was tough, you know. But small forward, I gotta go with Tony Harris. Tony Harris was people still talk about Tony Harris. He graduated in 1985, and he finished his college career at New Orleans. But Tony Harris, by far, was the best small forward.
Power forward.
Power forward. Oh my goodness, I gotta go way back. I mean, it's a lot of good ones. I'm trying to think. You know, it might sound crazy, but Carlton Baker. Carlton Baker, man. Udi. that boy, he was a damn fool. That boy,
yeah,
he was raw. Udi was raw. I mean, Udi was, just, oh man, exceptional. I mean, this opportunity just didn't maximize it. You know, that boy, he could play. I mean, he could still play pros right now. I believe in dominate, but you know, he's not.
Center.
That's hard, man, because we never had. I tell you what, I put Isaac Washington as a center. Isaac Washington. I mean, he played small forward. I was putting if I put 3-4 no center, I put Ike in there. Ike was a scorer, man. You know, we really didn't have no. You know, we had guys who had size and were good ball players, but I'd rather have 3 4s and 2 guards from East Chicago. They have 2, 2, and 1, you know. But Ike was a shooter, scorer, played no defense. But as far as scoring, he could get you 25. I can recall against Valparaiso, and we didn't have 3-point lines back then. He busted them for like 38, all 2-point shots. He was shooting deep, you know. But he was solid. Yeah, he was solid.
If you had one player that you wanted to name the best,
Tony Harris.
Tony Harris. Why?
Tony Harris. He was like you know how LeBron is now.
Yeah.
When he walk in the gym or people start screaming, he had that effect at every gym he went to in Indiana, from All-Star games to whatever it was. He had that type of presence. The things he could do on the basketball court, I haven't seen Michael Jordan do. You know, as far as defense, as far as scoring, shooting, blocking shots, very fast, athletic, about 6'3" and a half, 48-inch vertical leap. He was probably the best athlete, along with King Lofton, that East Chicago has seen in the last 30 years.